What's up, YouTube? It's DomUniverse. Now, I'm going to explain and demonstrate these poses, right? Now, I told y'all I did this for 3 weeks straight, for 3 days, every single day, and it changed my life. It shifted my consciousness. I have more energy. I have a lot of energy, actually. And it balanced my chakras, and it helped me get rid of certain things in my life, right? And this is especially great for somebody who got attachments or want to balance their chakras, right? And remember, your chakras are like planets, right? Your body is like a universe. Okay, your organs are the planets. Your organs have energy centers that exist on a subtle level called chakras. Okay, now you want to balance these chakras with sound or affirmation. Now, I use affirmation and sound. Now, let me. How do I explain this? If you let's say you be having anxiety, or you be feeling uncomfortable outside your comfort zone, or you just feel unsafe, or you got habits, right? You could either say LAM, that's LAM, which is for the root chakra, right? The root / base chakra. That's LAM, and you think it instead of like. Remember, I said it's like praying. When you praying, you're not necessarily sending the prayer to a God. You have to send off the energy, right? So you want to think the affirmation when we doing affirmations. But if it's sound, you obviously but when it's affirmations, I would recommend doing it inside. But there's nothing wrong with doing it outside. It's just that when you actually speak in the affirmation, some people tend to lose their focus, trying to focus on the chakra, the pose, and eat in their breath all at the same time. It's not that deep, okay? Now look, normally when I start off with the root chakra, I do this pose, okay? That's long. I don't do too many poses, all right? But look, here's another pose right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Here's another one. If you feeling unsafe outside your comfort zone, you gonna do an affirmation, or you just feel unsafe, period, or you got like anxiety, you gonna go, I am not anxious. I am comfortable outside my comfort zone. I am comfortable in my skin. I am not uneased, or I am not ungrounded, etc. It's like you want to also try to vortex it, so add like a positive affirmation, and when you say a negative affirmation, like I'm not ungrounded, for example, like I am grounded. I am not uncomfortable outside my comfort zone would be the negative affirmation. So when you saying this inside yourself or outside, whatever, you basically you creating the energy, right? How do I put it? How do I put this? When you say the affirmation and you add a negative, it's like you want to, even though you add a negative affirmation, you still gonna get a good result from it. So that's how you use negativity or negative affirmations or negative energy to your benefit, right? Negativity is not always bad. You got to remember, negativity and positivity are the same thing, just at different degree. Okay, now we got another pose. We got the sacral chakra. Now for me, I normally lay down all the way down so that I'm touching the whole earth. Or I'm not sure if y'all can see this. It's like that pose with your legs open, like a butterfly with your feet touching, and then you lay down with your hands just facing the ground, and then you say VAM. Vam. Now remember, your sacral chakra is associated with feelings, so it's like you can say, I feel happy. Because a lot of people, when they stuck or they have an unbalanced sacral chakra, they're not very happy, they're not very optimistic, they don't know how to, they're not very emotionally intelligent or able to express themselves emotionally. You get what I'm saying? So you can either lay down, you can get in that pose. See, this is your sex chakra, right? So a lot of the poses you see when it comes to the sacral chakra, it look like you getting ready to have sex. So you got this pose right here, right? That's you got the land down pose, You got the laying down pose with your legs open, or you could. It's multiple poses for these chakras, right? You can stand up, etc. And then you got the sacral chakra, right? So it's not too much with this. Now I showed y'all the feet on the ground, hands in the air pose. You could do that and say Ram, or I am optimistic. I do whatever it is. Remember, I told y'all your sacral chakra is associated with doing. It's associated with willpower, personal power, or your motivation. So if you was somebody who got, like, let's talk about how if you got demons. If you got let's say you always operate in some of these chakras, like your lower chakras, and you do things that's making them underactive. Over time, your chakras will start to what's it called? A thing around your chakra or in your chakra will start to form called a house. And what these will do is start to house demons, which is like how I tell y'all, when you sleep and you somebody who always being perverted, you in your lower two chakras, you in your second chakra all the time. All you do is look at porn, masturbate, you horny all the time. Eventually, like when you sleep, that chakra is very bright. And remember, demons are parasitic. They're like parasites. And a lot of parasites are attracted to light, or they're attracted to something they can feed off of. So that's what demons do. And when they come to you, they come to that chakra, they live in the house of that chakra, and they start to feed off that energy. And a lot of times most people can't see them. So what these demons do, even when they make you want to keep doing these things, or they make you act out of animal instinct. And when they feeding on these chakras, they also like to call they homeboys to come over, and then next thing you know, you got a bunch of demons in one chakra. It just be like that. And so this is why a lot of people, they be trying to go on no fap, right? And they still be fapping. It's like you want to stop, but you can't stop. It's not always. See, it could be that could be for multiple reasons. It could be you programmed yourself like that, so now you got to reprogram yourself to not like do perverted things. But yeah, let's just move on. Then you got the heart chakra. Okay, normally, see, some of these poses are hard. That's why I put alternative poses. So especially when I first started, because some of these poses was hard for me. So you got the heart pose. You got you on your knees with your feet back. You got your hand on your ankles, right? And you want to open up your chest. You want to open up your chest and say YAM. That's Yam. Now, I want to say something, because a lot of people, I feel like it's people out there who don't know how to target the chakras. One thing I would say is, you know how you sitting in silence and you can like feel your heart pulsating? That's what you want to do with these chakras. You want to bring your conscious to whichever chakra you on, and you want to feel it like rotating or pulsating, like throbbing. But you also breathe. You want to also breathe into the chakra as well. This will help you target the chakra, okay? Because a lot of people, I know it's people out there who be doing chakra meditation and chakra yoga and whatnot, and they don't know if they hitting the chakra. They feel like they just doing stuff. Let me tell you, you need to breathe into the chakras. Your chakras are your breath is your life force. That's your spirit. Okay, you want to breathe into it. Okay, that's how you heal. That's how you shift your conscious to it. Now, like I said, you want to try to get that pulsation. Bring your conscious there until you feel that pulsation. It's not hard. Okay, sometimes you may feel like, for example, you may have a headache out of nowhere and you feel throbbing in the back of your head. That may either be your well of dreams, or that may be your third eye, okay, or your crown chakra. But these symptoms come because of what's it called? Ascension. But let's move on here. Another pose for the heart chakra. You got cat cow. You arch your back, right? You arch your back. That's this cat cow. Whenever you doing heart poses, you want to make sure you open in your chest. Remember, I told y'all, when you somebody who like you got underactive chakras, you eat bullshit, or you masturbate too much, your spine gonna be too weak. Especially if you somebody with depression, and this how you are. Like I was saying, especially if you somebody with depression, right? Just keep your heart closed. Like you be like this, and people don't realize that they posture affect their emotions, their mood, their mentality. So if you like slouch forward and your shoulders forward, your neck forward, your chest closed up, do you think a person who walk around like that got confidence? A person with confidence got their chest and head up, right? So again, keep your chest open with whatever heart pose you do, right? You can even lay on your lay on the front of your body and lift your chest up. It's just like you land like the Sphinx from Egypt, okay? Keep your chest open. Say Yam, and affirmation wise, you want to say things like, I love everyone, or I forgive this, and that. I forgive this person for that. I am not experiencing hate, or I am vibrating at the frequency of love. ETC, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just giving y'all ideas, right? This is just stuff I do. Now, when we talking about the throat chakra, this is probably the hardest pose. This probably the hardest set of poses I had to learn. But look, when we talking about the heart, I mean not the heart, but the throat. you wanna hold up, cause I got me a little blanket thing right here. Hold up, let me make sure my head on it. Now you wanna basically like bend your neck. It's something like that, but you will feel it in your neck, type shit. Don't do it to where it's hurting. You wanna make sure you target your throat chakra, right? So you will feel it more than you would if your neck wasn't bent like this. So it's HAM, okay? That's HAM. I am creative. I can express my creative energy. I do not hold my tongue. I only speak truth. ETC, just like that. Or you could do this pose. I speak light and love. Or here's another thing I do. I say an affirmation and then I say a mantra. So that's, let's say I said, I express myself from my heart with my voice. I do not hold my tongue. You get me? It's just little stuff like that. Like, you can create ways to do this. It's as long as you targeting your chakras, you breathing correctly, right? And when you saying these affirmations, you focused on that chakra. Okay? You wanna wield the chakras. You wanna wield the energy through the chakras, right? So now the second hardest one is the pineal gland for me, because a lot of the poses, you gotta like bend your body. You gotta fold yourself up. Like some of the people that you see doing this pose, they are able to touch their legs with their forehead, with their legs still being straight. I'm not that advanced, okay? But I can do a little bit, okay? I bend my knees up a little bit with my hands touching the ground. And I say OM. We all know it's OM. OM work for damn near any chakra, but OM is oftentimes used for the pineal gland or the crown chakra. But we're using for the pineal gland right now, okay? The third eye. So put your head down. You can bend your knees up a little bit and put your forehead on your knees. Make sure your hands touching the ground, and I see truth. I'm not blinded by illusion. Just stuff like that, okay? I am connected to the source. I'm spiritual. I see through the eye of God. Okay? Now, another pose for that, you could lie down, like, put your knees up to your chest with your feet, your hand touching the ground. Now, your hands could be up here or they can be back here. And you put your forehead on the ground. Okay? You put your forehead on the ground and say, okay? Now, last but not least is the crown chakra. Now, there's many poses I do for this because I think this is the funnest one. I gained a lot of, see, the thing about yoga, is you gaining more body strength on yourself. Okay, here's one pose. Remember a mantra for the crown chakra is ANG. So that's you gotta make sure you feeling it up here, right? So if you don't know what that feel like, try to say the word sing, but then hold the NG. Hold the NG. Sing. And you want to feel the vibration up here in your crown chakra, right? So that's I overstand truth. I have direct connection to the source. I am not disconnected from God. I am receiving. I am open to receive from the universe. Now, another thing I didn't mention is you wanna see your breath is so important. When you doing these mantras, you want to do it at least 10 times. This is how I do it. I'm gonna do another pose. This is my favorite pose when it comes to the crown chakra, because at first I couldn't do this. Okay, when I started doing the crown chakra pose every fucking day, I got stronger and was able to do this. My back was weak as fuck, my shoulders was weak as fuck, right? So this is basically a handstand. It brings the blood down your body, and it also affects not just your crown chakra, but all your chakras. Okay. Now, make sure your hands touching the ground. You wanna stand on your head. Okay. Not everybody can do this. Not everybody got the strength, so this is why I got multiple poses. Now, what I was saying about the breath, when you doing these mantras and affirmations, you want to make sure you breathe at least 10 times. Say the affirmation or mantra 10 times, breathe 10 times. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Make sure you're breathing into your diaphragm. Now, obviously, I was doing it a bit fast there, so because I'm still getting used to that pose, you want to breathe in slowly. We know as you breathe in slow. For me, I take in 5-second breaths. I hold for 5 seconds, then I exhale for 5 seconds. Now, this may seem like a lot to a lot of people. It's not something you got to focus on. All of these things while you're doing this, it's a practice. It's an exercise. So over time, it's going to become muscle memory, and you won't have to focus on all these things. It's a working process, okay? But that's pretty much it. DomUniverse taking off. I love you all. Like, subscribe, peace.